Then Eliza dies in a car bomb assault. Two people on a motorcycle knew where Ben and Eliza were and which car in the traffic bottleneck to attack. Eliza's side of the truck takes the brunt of the blast, and as Ben emerges stunned, he kills their assailants as the bike turns around to pass. All we see is smoke, shredded metal fragments, smashed vehicle glass, and a puddle of blood. But Eliza, a professional to the finish, flung the bag with the bearings from the truck. As Ben grabs it and prepares to run alone, he takes the charm from Eliza's wrist. It was a present from her daughter, intended to keep her secure. In the quiet dark wolf scenario, they share moments that are full with mutual desire as well as existential demands from their profession. It might be a scene from The White Lotus if it didn't occur after they fought a heated battle in a hostel and had to return to their professional life. Eliza describes lives in which, this is the only work we know. The only place on earth where we belong. Unbeknownst to her, Eliza uses these words to outline why Ben's most recent marriage failed. The Mossad spy who shot him in the back, acting against what he felt was in their best interests, is also the one woman who has ever seen and understood Ben Edwards for who he actually is. Rafe Hastings, whose doubts about what they're fighting for were already documented, describes the consequences from the tunnel assault as an isolated cabin and a torture session with a prisoner from the attack. How did the Khalid network know we were coming, for example? But, even as Hastings attaches him to a truss and pours lye into his wounds, the man makes a point that Rafe may not be prepared to accept. They were both trained as soldiers. What about now? You are a mercenary, just like me. When the prisoner he tortured for what he believed was critical information is found to be an operator for German intelligence, technically an ally, friendly, Hastings, like Edwards, is once again left wondering what he's fighting for. While we don't see Jed Haverford in this episode or hear anything new about Mo's situation, we do catch up with Tal. She is in Munich, where she traced Jed's encrypted communications with the shepherd to an apartment in a housing complex. Tal waits for the bulky guy who is monitoring the internet traffic to depart, but she doesn't see the camera that was left there. He charges in like a bull, and they battle. Tal holds her own, but he quickly has the upper hand. Briefly. How about a butane torch to the face? In Zurich, Ben and Eliza steal a vehicle together. They will drive the suitcase with the bearings to a rally location north of the city and meet with Haverford. Maybe there's still a squad to be saved. Ben plays Lynyrd Skynyrd's Simple Man on the radio. This couldn't be more appropriate, given that an acoustic rendition of the song appears in the Dark Wolf opening credits. They grin at each other. In another life.